Now, after travelling through the Arabian Sea for 10 days, Cyclone Biparjoy has now completed its landfall here and in the Indian state of Gujarat. It's weakening now, the cyclone in its weight. It brought widespread rains, storm surges and damage across Gujarat's western coastline as well, and to the coast of Balochistan and Sindh in Pakistan.
Yes, now with associated wind speeds of around 115 to 125 kilometers per hour, the cyclone resulted in uprooting trees, damaging electricity poles, causing roadblocks and power outages. According to the Relief Commissioner of Gujarat, at least 22 residents were injured and a total of 940 villages plunged into darkness. In Kutch district, the storm winds pushed the sea into low-lying coastal areas and Mandvi town suffered a blackout. As of now, no deaths have been reported. Heavy rainfall and strong winds continue to hit Dwarka, Mandvi and Morbi districts of Gujarat, and high tidal waves and gusty winds continue to lash Mumbai.
Classified as a Category 3 very severe cyclonic storm, it's now moving northeastwards towards Rajasthan and is expected to be weakened by the time it reaches the desert state. As per the Indian Met Department, heavy to extremely heavy rainfall will continue in Saurashtra and Kutch till the 16th of June, while extremely heavy rainfall it's likely in Rajasthan on the 16th and 17th as the cyclone moved towards northwest. Further, the IMD added that people living in the low-lying areas of Rajasthan have been alerted as the weather department predicted chances of flash floods. Intermittent rainfall is expected across Gujarat with heavy rainfall near the storm epicenter.
ત્યારે વર્ષો વર્ષ અમારે ખાલી કરીને આવવું પડે. જ્યારે તોફાન આવે ત્યારે અમને ખાલી કરાવે. નીચેનો ભાગ છે એટલે અમારે ખાલી કરવું જ પડે.
More than 170,000 people in Gujarat and Pakistan were evacuated to safety before the arrival of Cyclone Biparjoy. Karachi, which is an economic hub with a population of some 20 million people, faced no immediate threat, but emergency measures were being taken to protect against the expected winds and rain. That's what Sheri Rahman, Pakistan's climate change minister, informed.
अभी तक जो वहाँ पर मिलिट्री फॉर्मेशंस के साथ जो हमने डाटा शेयर किया है, तकरीबन 1 लाख के आसपास वो लोग हैं जिनको एवैक्यूएट किया जाएगा और ये प्रोसेस इंशाल्लाह तेज़ी के साथ कल शाम तक और अर्ली मॉर्निंग 15 से पहले इंशाल्लाह इसको ख़त्म कर लिया जाएगा.
Now, after the landfall, Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Gujarat Chief Minister and inquired about the situation in the state. Among other things, the Prime Minister sought to know the steps taken by the state administration for the safety of wild animals, especially the lions in Gir Forest. At least 18 national disaster relief teams and 12 state disaster relief teams have been deployed in key areas of Gujarat for relief work. They will focus on ensuring that essential services remain unaffected or at least are restored soon. And for more on this, we're now joined by our correspondent Disha Shah. Disha, thank you so much for joining us. Could you get us up to speed with the situation on ground, the damage assessment? Is the coast now clear for those evacuated to return home?
Well, certainly, good morning to you and other viewers who are watching us here at WION. The cyclone Biparjoy, which made its landfall in the state of Gujarat yesterday evening between 6:30 to 6:45 p.m. we saw that the intensity was high. It turned out to be a very severe cyclonic storm. But as the wind speed continued and the cyclone Biparjoy's landfall process continued till midnight, the intensity was reduced. In fact, now it has come into a severe, not severe, but very cyclonic storm is what we understand. So at this given point in time, it has now crossed Kutch and Saurashtra and is now moving closer to Rajasthan and will further weaken by evening today is what the IMD is predicting. And now talking about the ground situation, we have got a confirmation from the Gujarat officials that there has been no lives to the there has been no loss of lives at all, and this is a very good update coming in, because considering the massive intensity and the damage that the IMD had predicted, the Gujarat government said that they have managed to protect the ground situation. However, 23 people have been injured because of the tree falls and the other parameters, but they are stable and getting the necessary treatment in the nearby hospitals. However, 23 animals have been killed in this storm is what the Gujarat government officials are claiming at this point. There are more than 3,600 electricity poles that were collapsed because of the heavy wind speed. We saw that there was a power outage in more than 1,000 villages in the affected districts. Remember, there were 8 such affected districts that the IMD had predicted, including Kutch and Saurashtra. There are more than 500 trees that are being reported as uprooted. So, on the ground level now, the majority part is relief operations. Over 1 lakh people were evacuated and moved to close to 1,500 shelter homes. So now, once the relief process is over, once the electricity gets back, then slowly what we are learning that by today evening or tomorrow, the people who have been shifted to the shelter homes will be brought back again to their homes.
All right.
Disha, yes, restoration work will now be a challenge to clear the roads, get relief supplies to the people, and of course rehabilitate people whose homes may have been destroyed. That would be a challenge. But let's also talk about the movement of cyclone as it moves northwest. Now the Rajasthan is in focus. What's the forecast there for Rajasthan? And also, are there any advisories issued to people there?
Well, certainly as far as forecast is concerned, the IMD has predicted that by evening, it will move to very close to Rajasthan. However, the impact won't be much as far as how much it was predicted for Gujarat. But definitely there are certain advisories that the state government has put in place, because the IMD has predicted that heavy rainfall might be expected in evening, which will continue till midnight, especially in the state of Rajasthan. And keeping that alert in mind, the Chief Minister of the state has spoken to the district officials. They have ensured that especially the affected districts that the IMD predicts, they should move people, especially from the coastal areas, as part of the precautionary measures, and especially from the low-lying areas as well. So that, of course, exercise will continue through the days, what we are being told. And apart from that, there are rescue teams that have been put on standby, put on alert to ensure and ascertain no untoward incident really takes place, especially when the cyclone Biparjoy passes through Rajasthan.
All right, Disha, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thanks very much for joining us with those details from Mumbai.